Parakeh Pashut Daf Kuf Samach Zayin, sponsored the Refuah Shlema for Yehuda Chaim ben Esther Sarah. The Gemara discusses practices to avoid fraudulent documents. Number 1, Abaye states one who presents his signature in court signs the top of a paper, not allowing one who found it to inscribe the upper part with a forged debt. A signature of a borrower allows an alleged lender to collect from unencumbered properties. The Gemara brings a case supporting Abaye's claim. A tax collector requested a copy of his signature to verify his students' identifications, exempting them from paying taxes. As he was about to sign at the top, the tax collector attempted pulling it to force him to sign lower, leaving the upper part blank. Number 2, a scribe writing amounts of 3 to 10 at the end of a line where there can be transformed into larger amounts by adding a few letters such as tlas into tlasim, arba into arba'in, should repeat writing these amounts until they end up in the middle of the document where the amount lower down prevails. Number 3, the Gemara brings 2 examples where Abaye threatened the forger into confessing based on there being too much or too small a space between letters. Number 4, Rava was suspicious of a forgery, seeing his signature above that of Rav Acha bar Ada, his senior. The forger admitted forging the elder scholar's signature by superficially affecting shaking. Now we move on to a new Mishnah. This Mishnah discusses the authorization of various documents. Number 1, a scribe was permitted to write a divorce document without a wife's consent until Rabbeinu Gershom issued a ban against a man divorcing a wife against her will. In addition, biblically, a husband is required to pay for the get based on the verse, V'chasav v'nasan, the one that gives writes. However, the Rabbanan required her to pay to prevent the husband from delaying giving the get. Number 2, a scribe can write a receipt for a woman, not in the presence of her husband, that she received her ksuba. The Mishnah qualifies these rulings. The scribe and witnesses must know the name written is in fact the name of the man authorizing the divorce and the name of the woman authorizing the receipt. A divorce document requested for another man, where the custom is not to write a ksuba, could be assisting the wife to collect her ksuba illegally. Any woman requesting a receipt could give it to the husband as proof he paid his wife's ksuba. A question: if only the names of those requesting are known, the man can give the get to another's wife whose name is different than his, or the woman can request a receipt for a Yaakov who is not her husband but an ex-husband of one with her identical name, providing him with the receipt he paid her ksuba. The answer: Abaye answers both the names of the requesters and recipients are necessary. A question: the previous answer does not resolve where the wife's names are the same as the husband's. The answer: when both the husband's and wife's names are identical, neither are permitted to divorce except in the presence of each other. If he attempts a similar ruse in another place, posing as the only Yosef ben Shimon, there is a dispute if he can divorce his wife unless he is there for more than 30 days, when he would not attempt to use a false identity. If less than 30 days, Abaye holds his identity can be established by addressing him suddenly, and he responds to his name without hesitation. However, Rav Zavid holds a deceiver will not be caught off guard. Therefore, one living in a community less than 30 days requires witnesses to attest to his identity. If you're enjoying Daf and 5, please click on the link below, subscribe, and become a sponsor. Thank you.